Xavier, maybe take us through game one and how you felt throughout that performance.
First game in a while. I mean, I think it takes a couple minutes to get our legs going, but for everybody, it was our first game in a couple of months maybe. But I think we did a pretty good job keeping things simple.
Comparing it to last year and your experience here in Penticton, how much do you feel like your first full pro season helped you? Because it looked like you were kind of having your way with the puck yesterday.
More confidence for sure, making plays. I think as an offensive player, I want to try some stuff sometimes, and that's what I did last night. But for sure, I think I can do better still. But for sure, the confidence is a lot bigger than last year.
When people go into this tournament the second or third time around, they kind of assume a leadership role. Obviously, you're wearing the alternate captain A for this tournament as well. Do you kind of embrace that leadership role and kind of help the new guys out a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. It's fun to lead on the ice, but off the ice too, and just show the way on the ice by doing the right stuff, doing what the coach asks. So yeah, it's fun to wear the A and show the example to the young guys as maybe that's their first NHL camp, so it's pretty fun, yeah.
Xavier, it was really clear that what you were doing on the ice last night, you were really leading by example, kind of helped setting the tone for your team. Do you find that that's a really big element of your game?
Yeah, I think I think it's my third NHL camp there, and I think I'm just more confident. I think we can see it on the ice, making plays. And my season in Bakersfield helped me a lot. I think that was a learning year. I learned a lot of stuff. And they're playing against younger players, but still good players. Helped me making more plays, I think.
You start last night on a high note with that win. Do you find that energy's carried over even today with morning skate?
Yeah, I think for sure we had a win, but it's a new day. It's a new team. I think it's gonna be better. I think it was our first game in a while, but for sure we're gonna keep things simple. It's just our second game in a while, but for sure we'll be ready tonight.
Xavier, I know you mentioned adding strength and size was one of your priorities this past offseason. Are you able to share how much muscle you were able to gain, and did you kind of feel it out there? Did it seem like it helped your game a little bit?
Yeah, around 7-8 pounds maybe. But yeah, for sure I feel much stronger in my battles. I think last year I was one of the, maybe not the biggest guy, but I was feeling like I was falling maybe too much sometimes during my battles. So I feel more confident. My battle going on the forecheck. Hold on to the puck a bit more, so I feel more comfortable keeping the puck, yeah.
Going back to earlier this week, how was it skating with the captain skates and all the veterans out there in Rogers Place?
Pretty nice, just to see all those guys already be in Edmonton, ready, make sure they're ready for the camp. But for sure, I had a lot of energy playing with them. It's pushed you to be better on the ice. But I think that gave me a bit of confidence to coming here for rookie camp, yeah.
As you kind of continue to level up and get more experience, not only at the pro level, but your second Penticton tournament, do you kind of get to appreciate how much it takes to become a good pro in terms of the fine details and the commitment it takes to be good?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw last year. I thought I was maybe doing good, but I think there's so much stuff as a young player that you don't know. And that's what happened when you play with some older players. They had experience. They've been in the league for a couple of years, so you learned a lot of stuff, maybe just off the ice, on the ice. So yeah, I think I'm doing a better job as doing a better pro, but for sure you learn a lot of stuff when you come out of junior. You think you're maybe already good, but you still have a lot of stuff to learn.
What do you think is going to be the biggest difference in your game when you compare and think about the way that you played last year, now stepping into, yes, rookie camp this week, but also looking ahead to this season?
I think making more plays offensively and just be more comfortable on the ice, playing with more poise with the puck. I think as a young player last year, I was trying to keep things simple. It's your first year, you don't want to make a mistake. You want to play, you want to be a good teammate. So yeah, making just more play and be as a young player, I think I'm stronger now, so I'll be better on the forecheck and all those aspects of the game.
Last night we talked with Bourgault about how much there's instincts, especially with it being his first experience here, and how much your instincts really kick in.
Yeah.
How much do you find that really plays into your game, and as you get more experience, those just become more intuitive?
Yeah, you can see it. He's still a young player, but you can see he's really offensive. And already as a young age, he had a pretty good game. You can see he's going to be a good defenseman in the league one day, but for sure, it's still pretty good for his age. Yeah.